Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from every corner of the country and the world that you're watching this video from. So right now, the conversation in the country is in regards to the impeachment of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. Now, a lot of people have said that there is no way that Gachagua can survive the impeachment at the Senate. Remember, he is supposed to appear at the Senate this Thursday where the voting will also be done. Literally, he has until tomorrow, which is on Wednesday evening, to render or to tender his resignation as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. But there is certain thing that you might come to understand. Until now, there are certain intel that we have received in regards to what might even have pushed President William Ruto to push out Rigathi Gachagua out of the government. When President William Ruto took over the office as the President of the Republic of Kenya, the economy of Kenya was okay. We were doing fine. We were heading on the right direction. But most of the investors and most of the tycoons and billionaires in the country, who most of them come from the Mount Kenya region, who are termed as the backbone of the economy of the Republic of Kenya, started changing their tactics, and most of them stopped investing their money in the Kenyan economy and they started investing in foreign countries. Now, this became a contending tool where it is said that when Uhuru Kenyatta left the government, he called those tycoons from the Mount Kenya region and billionaires and business people from the Mount Kenya region. He told them, if you want your investment to be safe and your money to be safe, I please advise you not to do business with the government of President William Ruto, because mtajuta. This guy will milk you dry. The government will make you dry. So, knowing how these people respect Uhuru Kenyatta and how they see him, they decided to invest outside the country. They decided to invest in other nations where they believe their investment are safe more than in Kenya, where it became as if Ruto had a vendetta against the Mount Kenya billionaires, the tycoons of the Mount Kenya region. Now, Ruto went to Gachagua, tried to convince Gachagua, together with other leaders. They convinced Gachagua, because you are the defining factor as a leader of the Mount Kenya region. You should intervene on behalf of the government and make the billionaires from the Mount Kenya region to understand that their investment are critical to the economy of the Republic of Kenya, so that we would avoid borrowing money from the outside countries or from the IMF. We can do business with these people. Yes, they are our own, so they will pump their money into our economy, and back they will get their returns compared to what? Compared to us going borrowing money in other countries. But Gachagua couldn't convince them. And that is why most of you have seen Gachagua most of the time, and this is what has become even a contending factor, that he has most of the time been associated with the Mount Kenya region, being told that he is making the government, he is making a divisive political divide in the country, anacheza siasa za ukabila and all that. Now come to this impeachment motion. The billionaires and the tycoons of the Mount Kenya region have realized that if with this man out of government, it doesn't matter that we have invested in outside countries. What will happen is that once we don't have a protector in this government, then we are doomed. So the best we can do for Gachagua right now during this impeachment period is try to lobby our resources to buy out the Senate or buy out the High Court or the judiciary to try and overturn his impeachment. They believe money can buy everything. They do believe so, and we also know that money can buy a lot of things. Even freedom, money can buy it. It can buy power also. Now, a publication was made, and I believe the publication came from the Nation newspaper. And this is what they said. I will read it out loud and clearly so that you will understand the point of where we are coming from right now. Kikuyu tycoons raise funds to save Gachagua. And it goes. After realizing that the deputy president's seat has a high stakes and is now online, friends of Rigathi Gachagua, mostly from the Nyeri and across Kikuyu-dominated counties, are secretly raising funds to save him from the impeachment. Now before the Senate, which will take place on Thursday. They have been secretly holding meetings along Kiambu Road, where strategies are being worked on how to raise funds to salvage the embattled deputy president in court. Kikuyu tycoons do not want to come out openly, but have appointed various personalities to work at their interest, with fear that openly associating with Gachagua can be in future costly, since they believe if they make their faces known to the people or to the government, then Ruto will go after them after the impeachment. To start, the Kenya Bureau of Standards board chairman, that is Anthony Munyiri, is the brain behind the move. Anthony Munyiri replaced Jeremiah Kenywa, who was appointed by former Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria. Munyiri is Gachagua's ally. Another Gachagua sympathizer is KEP's CEO, Esther Njeri. Until her appointment, Njeri was the acting CEO of the Bureau since July 2022. Several principal secretaries secretly are raising funds to help handle DP legal team, and other logistics are Joseph Mungai Mbogwa, who is the State Department principal for roads, Patrick Kilemi for cooperatives, and Fantans Kemodo for State Department for Forestry, Alex Washira, State Department of Energy, Elijah Mwangi, State Department for Mining, among others. Mbogwa was influential in helping Gachagua acquire prime land in Nyandarua County recently. In the last general elections, former Nyandarua Governor Francis Kimemia dropped Engineer Mbogwa as his running mate. Margaret Modoi, a former employee of the KERA, KERRA, bought 11 houses in Kilelesho in 2019 and was using Gachagua to make a comeback, is also featuring in the list. She is one of the ladies that President William Ruto openly attacked in public as having acquired hill wealth and as set to return at KERA, courtesy of Gachagua. Gachagua sympathizers in the banking industry include Grace Nyachai, also from Nyeri, associated with Nyachai Family Credit Bank. Kenya and Rafiki Microfinance Bank CEO Joseph Jogona and one William Domia are also among them. Anne Kememia, the DP business associate, is also on the list. William Mwangi, the former Madira CDF manager, is among those being used to raise funds. Mwangi was at one time chairman of Tana Water Works Development Agency. The current chair, James Gadaka, is close to Gachagua, just like the CEO, Philip Gedoki. Now, the name Anne Ruho features prominently in those helping Gachagua raise funds. Others include former Nyeri Senator William Mwangi, Julian Makar, Samuel Moreme, Grace Karioki, Kimaru, Irene Ndigiriri, and David Rubin. New CEO Chairman David Maina, Enos Njero, National Chairman Kenya Tea Development Agency, and ECEO Wilson Modaura, Ken Achea, Winfred Gumi, Evanson Kamuri, CEO Kenyatta Hospital Irongo Nyakera, Chair Kenyatta International Convention Center, Gethenji Getahi, CEO Amref, Kenandu Muragu, Chairman Badari Maritime Academy, Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kaiga, among others. Majority of them have roots in Nyeri County and now claim Kiambu mafias want to finish them. Now let me tell you about these obsession with the Kiambu mafia. The first president of the Republic of Kenya, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, came from Ichaweri Gatundu constituency, which is based in Kiambu County. And during his era, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, he made sure that the council that advised him, and mostly the cabinet secretaries or ministers that mostly ran the government during his era, most of them came from Kiambu County and were close allies to him. People like Mbiu Koinange, you remember the tales of Mbiu Koinange, whose seat, and it is claimed that Mbiu Koinange, who was the leader of the Kiambu mafia, was close to Mzee Jomo Kenyatta than even his wife Mamangina Kenyatta was. Now, after Mzee Kenyatta exited and after his death in 1978, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi took power. The Kiambu mafia tried to demolish the government and Moi's regime, but Moi put in measures to curb the Kiambu mafia, and he finished and quashed the Kiambu mafia. Now, when Moi exited power in the year 2002, Mwai Kibaki, who is a son of Nyeri County from Othaya, took power as the president of Kenya. He led the presidency, he took the presidency from the year 2002 to the year 2013, when Mwai Kibaki finished his second term and retired as the president of the Republic of Kenya. So that means people of Nyeri believe that their son held power since the year 2002 to 2013. In 2013, President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the son of the former president, the first president, the founding father of the Republic of Kenya, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta took power, coming from Gatundu, Ichaweri, where his father came from. Now, it is believed through Uhuru, the Gatundu, the Kiambu mafia again gained the grips of power. Are you getting the point? They saw themselves now that they have again gotten the chance that Moi denied them. They took hold of power. Until the year 2022, when Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta left the presidency after completing his second term as the president of the Republic of Kenya. Now, in the year 2022, the tides of power shifted. The presidency was not again to be held by the Kikuyu people, but a seat close to the presidency was to be held to the close to the Kikuyu people, and that is the position of the deputy president. William Ruto, running as a Kalenjin to hold the office of the president, won with a ticket of a Nyeri son, Rigathi Gachagua, as his deputy. So the people of Nyeri, after Gachagua took over power, they realized, you know what, at least again we have smelt real power that Nyeri County had when Mwai Kibaki was the president of the Republic of Kenya. But now they have realized we are going to lose it all. Our businesses are going to be invaded again. The Kiambu people are, most of them, even the man that mostly spearheaded the motion to impeach Gachagua is Kimani Ichung'wah, a son of one of the Kiambu mafias. The legendary Kiambu mafias. The father to Kimani Ichung'wah is known to have been affiliated with those that were within the circles of power during the reign of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta and Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. So that is why you see these tycoons from the Mount Kenya region currently lobbying money and trying to raise funds to save the deputy president of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, where they believe they can buy the House of Senate. Yeah, that is one of the many stories that are currently making headlines in the country. What is your take in regards to this move? Do you think that the tycoons of the Mount Kenya region can save Rigathi Gachagua from the impeachment? Your comment in the comments section. It will be highly appreciated. And I remind you that please don't leave without subscribing to our YouTube channel.